okay? It's good enough to come kick your butt.
I'll through that window, let's see.
I'm coming out. I'll come on out there. Give you a whooping. Oh.
That's right over there.
Yeah. Wait till you get over here.
I bet.
I'll give you what you want.
This is Rob from Fear Fan Reviews, and we just came out of 301 Devils Playground, which is one of our favorite haunts. Last year, we had to fight over who got to pick this as their favorite haunt because and honestly, it was all of our favorite haunts. It was unanimous. And then when it came to figuring out which was the scariest haunt, again, all four of us, 301 Devils Playground. Right. It was the scariest thing we did all last year. It was non-stop bombardment from start to finish, and I was really glad to see how busy you guys are this year. When we got here, this is the biggest crowd we've seen ever, and we've been coming here every year.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely.
So you got the harvest was new, which was the corn maze, which we thought was awesome. The 10-foot tall corn. It's a real corn maze. It's not a fake one. Full of fog, lots of actors, some animatronics. What else was new this year?
I believe that was like the newest thing, and then I think they made a few changes in the barn.
Yeah, okay.
I think it was the barn where they had like the laser swamp type thing.
Yeah, the laser swamp maze area was really cool. Yep.
That was new, and I believe that was the only two things that we done.
That was major though. The corn maze was pretty nice. That was a great addition.
Yeah.
It really only added like $5 to your admission cost too. And,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, is this the busiest you guys have been? Is this?
Yes, and it's crazy because we weren't sure how it was gonna go because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
And this is our second night open. We couldn't open last night because of rain, of course.
Right.
But yeah, definitely.
Opening night was like this too?
Not quite as busy, but we were busy.
Looks like you're coping with it pretty well.
Yeah, we were really busy.
We were in general admission line, and we got through this whole thing in a couple of hours. And believe me, it's well worth it. You'll wait a couple hours for this.
Yeah, we had a lot of people, like the first opening night, give us reviews. They said, the lines were long, but then they said it was well worth the wait, and they understood why the lines were long because, we had to take the precautions for COVID and everything.
It is, and it's only an hour and a half from Baltimore. You guys are closer than a lot of the PA haunts.
Yeah.
And better than most of them, in our opinion. Last year, you were number one. We'll see how this year goes. We had a great time tonight, but, it's
greatly appreciate that. It's just so strange, though, because a lot of people are like, we never heard of you guys. Like, I think, personally, us being out here in the middle of nowhere, it sets the whole tune, Like, when you're driving here, you're like, oh, my God, like, where am I,
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. But, obviously, people, they have heard of us because this year has definitely turned out to be, so far, one of our better years.
Excuse me.
Have a good one. You too. Thank you.
Yeah, well, they're starting to find you, and hopefully keep driving people your way because we just love this haunt. We think it's terrific. Any plans for next year? You guys talking about next year's stuff yet?
No.
Okay, yeah, you gotta get through this one.
Not yet.
I'm so glad you opened this year because everybody was worried about COVID, whether or not it could be open. Have you had any restrictions that you've had to go through other than obviously the hand sanitizer and the temperature?
A lot. I had to submit a whole COVID-19 safety plan or whatever, to say what we were gonna do.
Did you have to limit the actors? Did you have to not?
We had to operate at a 50% capacity, which it might not look like it, but of course we don't have 200 people in the building at once.
Right.
So we had to do that, and we had to get that approved, and that took weeks because I'm pretty sure they had a lot of stuff going on. The mask and the hand sanitizer stuff, and keeping people. Actually, we have them 8 feet apart instead of 6. So yeah, it was a lot to go through, and we were worried because we were people might not even show up, or it could be the opposite, and we're here all night.
People have been cooped up for a long time. They got to get out.
Yeah.
And you're seeing it. That's
definitely
really crowded.
true. That is definitely true. So, we're happy that, it turned out to be a good year so far. for our second night open.
Yep. Well, I hope you have a good season. I'm sure we will. You will. We're thinking about coming back blackout night. If we can get out that night, we'll see. Because man, we just love this place so much.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the
And I hope
hospitality.
you guys can come back.
We're gonna try. You gotta open. You gotta stay open longer. Give us an extra weekend, like 1 or 2 extra weekends. That's all we want.
I keep trying to tell my dad,
Well,
but he's like,
maybe with the crowds, you know.
now that he sees all this, he might.
Yeah, quite possible. All right, we'll see you again soon. Thanks.
Thank you guys for visiting.
All right.
We really
Good night.
appreciate
Oh shit! Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the. Oh, it's gorgeous. Skeleton. Look at the tombs. I saw him. I wasn't gonna let you know.